Okay guys, welcome back to Trusted Source, your insider access to the hottest and most anticipated vehicle information. Before I get started, I want to remind everybody, please subscribe, come on back. We're going to have lots of information, everything relative to the automobiles that you love and want to hear more about. Today we're going to talk about the C8 Corvette production, kind of a couple tips for people that aren't waiting lists or thinking about getting one in the future. The biggest thing I want you to take away from today's video is just to trust your source, kind of like our name. But where I'm going with that is you have to be careful of everything that you hear online because not everything is true. Here's a quick little story about that before we get started. I had a Corvette customer absolutely dead set on a specific color combination. However, we were close to the model year changeover, and why that was relevant, he wanted museum delivery in the beautiful weather in the Northeast. He would have to driven it in the winter. So long story short, this customer was cruising the internet. Didn't matter what I told him. I called the brand team and for Chevrolet for the Corvette, confirmed that in 2019 he was going to have the color combo he wanted. Didn't matter, it wasn't enough for him. He continued to cruise the internet. He stumbled on some kind of Corvette forum where somebody literally took the time to mimic the order workbench, the system that we use to order all of our Chevrolets, and make up their own colors. I can't even make this up. Why someone would waste their own time to do that, it's just beyond me. They made up all these crazy colors. Obviously his color combination wasn't there, so he forfeited his museum delivery, had to get it 2018. He was absolutely convinced that he was going to lose the color combination, and of course we were right. It was the same color combo in 19, could have got it. Museum delivery, everything. So just a tidbit of why you have to be careful of what you see online. Everything isn't true. So getting back into the core of our video, why should you trust me? So I am in charge of inventory for one of the largest automotive groups in the nation. That's many different facets of this job. I have to stay relevant on all the current information, order all the cars, spec them out, and if I don't do a good job ordering cars, then I don't have a job. I am good at what I do. I've been doing it for 20 years, and that's just more reason why you should trust me. Why am I doing this video? I am just absolutely beside myself with the amount of crazy information that's been out there on Corvette. I deal with a lot of C8 customers because it's so new, try to help them through the process, and people are referring to information they're getting online that isn't true, believe it or not. Incredible, right? So just to give you guys an idea, when I say I manage the inventory for one of the largest automotive dealership groups in the country, at any given time I've got 10,000 vehicles to worry about. That's from start to finish. Taking the allocation from the factory, ordering them, that's speccing them out, getting them on the lot, whatever. I won't get too off in the weeds for you with that, but when I tell you gotta trust me on this stuff, you gotta trust me. I'll never speculate on you. If I'm going to speculate, I will make it very clear that I'm getting off into the speculation zone. Anything else that I say, you can absolutely take that as the truth. Personally, I've seen, driven, and been ordering this car for the past 6 months, and this is what I absolutely want you to know. So, Brandon, I'm on my local Chevrolet dealer's waiting list for a Corvette. What can I do to make myself feel better about this whole situation? First, if you have a TPW, target production week, sit back, relax. That's when your car is going to be built, will be delivered shortly after. If you don't have a TPW yet, you have a little bit more work to do. You need to find out what number you are on that dealer's list. Secondly, what number are they currently on? And then we need to judge the gap in between. Every dealership did receive a total production number. This was based on their 36-month sales rolling average. That was given to them to manage customer expectations so the dealer knew how many orders they could take. Be very cautioned. If you have a bad feeling about your dealer, it could be warranted. If all they have given you is an order number, that does not guarantee you a car. I could give you 100 order numbers. That doesn't mean you're going to get 100 cars. Target production week. That gives you an idea of when your car is going to be built. They build these things in a day or two. They only take about 14 days to ship them. So production did start February 3rd, this Monday. They are starting to build them. But just keep in mind, the first car that I ordered for my group was in September. It's being built next week. So there is a lot of time that has passed from when the original orders had scheduled to when they're actually going to be built. If you look back at some of these past videos, I haven't been on YouTube in over 10 years, but I did try to pioneer some of these review videos back 10 years ago when YouTube was in its infancy. And was able to collect 3.3 million views, so that's a little significant in itself. But anyways, I'm back. I'm on my own time. I got Max with me. We're going to address some of these situations here, and hopefully you can take this information, whether you are buying a Corvette in the future or you are on a current list, to feel a little bit better about your situation. So continue to watch our channel, this video, to get more information specifically on CA Corvette and what's coming up. Thank you.